this will be a video of the uh, museum here in San Antonio. San Antonio Museum. Now, most everything in this museum was found right around here in this area. Now, this is the plaza, and I'm going to turn around. That's DIF Chapala, and this is the museum. All right, I'm going to back this off all the way, and that's the museum. Okay, it's a little museum, but it has a lot of good things in it, a lot of good artifacts and things like that. It has wooden doors, old wooden doors. Look at the doors. And they've probably been rebuilt. I'm sure they have, but they're old style. Okay, I'm gonna go around the museum, and I'm just gonna kind of show everything, and I'll give you a chance to look at it. You can pause anywhere you want to pause. I'm just going up the shelves and showing some of these are different kinds of rocks and things that they found around here. And there's a map in the back. I didn't know we had elephants here, but I know we got turtles here. My daughter has turtles. Here's a baby carriage. Yeah. You used to wheel your babies around in them. Now they got dolls in them. Picture on the wall. That up there. Picture here. Here's a picture here. I'll start at the top. And you can pause anywhere on this that you'd like to. And so, all right, I'll start at the top. This has a paper, and some of this glass will make reflections, and I can't do anything about that. That's the way it is when you do things behind glass. Yeah. Some of these things were found lately in the last few years. Here's where they used to grind grain with these things. There's a plaque in the back. That might be a gravestone. Gotta back up sometimes. Okay, here's some more grain grinding things. Here's money in a treasure chest. Now that's a real treasure chest because it has treasure in it. It has money and all kinds of gold things and silver things and bronze and brass. Just very, very beautiful. And a very beautiful chest on top of that. And here's some pictures of some of the excavating they've done around here. See, the Indians were native to this area before the Spanish, before the Mexicans. Yeah, here's a stove with a light bulb cooking something. There's an old iron, flat iron. You put it on the stove or in the fire and warm it up. Different kinds of cups. A platter, but that's modern. Here's an old picture. Then I'll go down here and show this. Okay, there's another grain grinding thing. And there's a thing on that you can pause and read. Okay, we're going to start at the top of this one. There's some things up top. There's a vase and a bucket. Okay. Now we're going to come down and we're going to try to get this without too much reflection. And there's a lot of reflection. I can see that. It's hard for me to even see it. I don't know how it's going to be for you. I went up and up from the bottom up. Now these have got a window behind them, so they're going to be kind of dark. This must have been for a shoe repair thing. And there it is in Spanish. Has a thing to put your shoe on to work on it for small shoes. Oh, milk can like. There's some more things there. More there. Yeah, they used to grind a lot of grain, and that's how they did it. Because they didn't have grain grinding mills because they didn't have the water in rivers to do things like that in many places. The lake here doesn't have any real rivers running into it that run in year around, so it's really hard to have a mill. Walking stick and some spurs. Yeah. These things are opened up. And the plaques, things behind them that tell about them. Okay, this is going to be very, very hard. This big picture here, this is of the area. I can go in closer. Just kind of shows some kind of a ceremony going on. There's some more things. There's some old radios. There's a half of a lamp. And I'll look in the top of these. Then I'll go in the front. That's going to be very hard. There's a sword in there. Okay, here's a butterfly. Here's some money. Now that's old bills that they don't use and old money that they don't use anymore. Okay, some of this money is obsolete because they change every once in a while. Okay, now look at that wooden bowl. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I really like that. Okay, and down underneath here is a telephone and some more grinding things, bowls, and some things underneath. There's a lock. Okay, and some things here on the end. Okay, here's a gun, a pistol, single shots, cannonball, smaller cannonball. I don't know what caliber any of them things are. A knife. There's a bigger knife and another knife. There's some keys. There's what looks to be a lantern. Picture of some little children. And I'll show the end of this. There's a bunch of flat irons, different kinds. There's an old sewing machine. That is old. And there's an inscription that tells something about it. Okay, and some other things. Now here, taken from the side. Now, here's the caliber, if I can get in here, of this gun. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but that's looking in the barrel. Here's some books, and these books up here are probably all for sale. And they're probably about the area and different things. That one's got a price on those shakers. And those things grow up in the hills around here. And here's cups. They're 100 pesos each. And there's some, I don't know, little scarves, not scarves, but some kind of material. They're woven locally, and they're 120 pesos. And this is the thing that tells all about everything here. And you can pause on it in different places and look it up. Now here's another one that I'll do in another angle. This has got some vases and some bowls and a nice little plant on there that they keep watering. Here's a plow, an ox yoke, and kind of a hoe for hoeing, vegetables, corn, hilling it up. And here's a picture. And here's a big wagon wheel with some gourds hanging above it, gourds. And I'll show the inscription on the plow. I don't see an inscription on the wagon wheel, but this is on the plow. Okay, I want to thank you very much for looking at my video, and I'll show you the other door. showed one door coming in, and this is the other door, and the shutters over the windows. They're actually windows, but you can't see through them. Okay, thank you very much for watching my YouTube video, and please tell me what you think about this museum, and come and see it if you're in the area, because it's very, very nice, and there's plenty of room in here, and people come and go, and there isn't anybody here right now. That's why I did the video. Thank you.